is on the third day after which members have provided notice of such meeting. Further inquiry, is it?
That's correct.
Is it the case that members were given the required notice that we would be considering this committee print today?
No, that is why the amendment that we will soon be introducing to waive that requirement will be made.
Okay, further inquiry, Mr. Chairman, if you would.
Chairman's recommendation.
Is it the case that committee rules require the chairman to make the text of any markup vehicle publicly available 24 hours prior to any business meeting?
That is correct, and that too is part of the motion to be waived, so we can consider that today.
And then we've waived notice and layover requirements and the print.
We haven't yet, but then if you want to get the unanimous consent, we can do that. So we're in the process of
I don't
doing
know.
that. Let's put it
They
that
have
way.
more gobbledygook here, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, it's I wish if I could, Mr. Chairman, just.
Chairman's recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The way to move through this properly, Mr. Chairman, really would be to consider each of these bills individually. It really wouldn't require much more time of the committee. And in that case, then they would be, if they were considered individually, then I believe they would be individually available potentially for consideration under suspension. If you package them together, I suppose it may be the committee's intent to try and move the entire package as as a suspension bill, but I think that may be problematic from our perspective. So
The gentleman yield?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
2 points to be made. And as I mentioned, the new committee print includes a number of bills. They are all Nevada bills, as I mentioned earlier. And they are bills that have been in front of this committee, and Nevada members have been very vocal about the need to pass those. And that's the reason why we package them together. Second point is, if we, and I hope the committee will pass the bill as or the committee print, there is also always the possibility that the Rules Committee, in their wisdom, can separate those in the future. And that is something, of course, that we'll have a discussion of. But for our purpose today, I think because this is Nevada only, I think treating them as a package is a better way to go. So I yield back to the gentleman.
I have no further comments, Mr. Chairman.
All right.